Tonight, only on 7. New details on 2 San Francisco stabbings. ABC 7 News has learned police suspect the same 12-year-old boy is responsible. Good evening, I'm Ama Dates.
And I'm Dan Ashley. Thanks for joining us. Now the revelations are prompting parents and students at the suspect's school to ask why they weren't notified that a fellow student was being charged with attempted murder. Yeah, ABC 7 News anchor Dion Lim has been digging into this story that you'll see only on 7. Dion, disturbing.
It is very disturbing, Dan and Ama. This has also been a challenging story to report on, and the reason being is there are long-standing state privacy laws in place protecting juveniles. But the lack of information about child suspects allegedly involved in violent crimes, it's what's concerning parents and community members. They now ask, who is protecting us?
I was shocked, scared, and devastated. He was mumbling that he got stabbed, and he couldn't stop the bleeding.
Those words are from the family of a 15-year-old boy who was violently stabbed in what San Francisco police say was a random attack on this Muni bus near Union Square the afternoon of March 13th. Scared to talk on camera, they answered my questions via text, which we are having an ABC 7 News employee read.
It was shocking and devastating to hear he was stabbed without provoking anyone.
But perhaps most shocking, the suspect is just 12 years old. This photo is of a knife, which is part of the police investigation. The suspect allegedly threw it into some bushes near Stockton and Sutter. The 15-year-old victim nearly lost his life.
I felt like I was having a heart attack, feeling helpless for not being able to be there.
Documents show the 12-year-old was apprehended a short time later and charged with attempted murder. 1 week prior to the Muni stabbing, on March 6th, the boy was named in police documents as the suspect in another alleged stabbing during a robbery near Japantown. I discovered the suspect also has a criminal history. Documents also reveal he was previously arrested for an additional alleged robbery involving a firearm and was already on juvenile probation.
I'm worried every day. Because I don't know what's going to happen.
Parents at Francisco Middle School, where the suspect in the bus attack is a student, told me as of a week after the bus stabbing, they had yet to be informed by the school that the boy was booked for attempted murder.
Nobody told us anything, really. Nobody, only I heard it from my child.
They don't say nothing. The school, they don't say nothing. They want to wash their hands.
They don't really, give out that information that much.
Yeah.
You kind of just have to wait or dig deep in for yourself to actually find that information.
ABC 7 News reached out to the San Francisco Unified School District multiple times this week to see if they did notify the school community about the 12-year-old student's alleged involvement in these serious crimes. A district spokesperson responded saying they could not talk specifically about the case due to privacy issues, adding the district has protocols in place, both to ensure the safety of students and to communicate updates with families to support schools when an incident occurs involving a particular school community. The information blackout on this case isn't just from the school district. It extends to the juvenile criminal justice system, which is all about privacy. Juvenile justice officials would not confirm if the boy was in custody because of privacy. The San Francisco Public Defender's Office could not confirm their involvement in the case, citing state laws that restrict information about juvenile cases to anyone other than relevant parties in the legal matter and prohibits dissemination to outside parties. I sat down with San Francisco District Attorney Brooke Jenkins, who also couldn't go into specifics about the 12-year-old's case because of privacy. However, I asked about the boy's alleged repeated crimes.
With our youth, it's very different. We have to, of course, make a determination on whether we seek, for the youth to remain out of the home, but it's a very different process in our juvenile system.
Criminal defense attorney Anthony Brass has extensive experience with juvenile cases, but is not affiliated with this stabbing incident. He says the issue of youths and criminal justice is challenging, and the criminal justice system for juveniles needs to work.
We are popularizing crime. The culture shift is to, in the name of compassion, simply remove accountability. And that is a dangerous road to walk. They are just they're exposed to more mature behaviors earlier. And it's really, I fear for them because they don't have the emotional maturity to moderate themselves.
When I asked DA Jenkins about the frustration shared by Brass and a number of parents I spoke with, she acknowledged the need for change.
Clearly, you're right. What's been going on isn't enough. It's not working. That's why we're in these situations. but there's more that we can do, and I'm optimistic that if we come together in a way that is more innovative, that we will get there. But like I said, I certainly think there has to be, again, the balance between having a consequence, even in my home with my kids, there has to be a consequence, but understanding that you still have to exercise compassion to make sure that we're helping our children mature properly and appropriately.
As the 15-year-old bus victim's family continues to grapple with what happened, they focus on recovery.
He is taking it day by day, but we are thankful that he is recovering.
They too ask for change to a juvenile justice system that is so clearly broken.
There must be better solutions from the ground up, as this could be anyone's child or a family member.
I spent a good amount of time speaking to the 15-year-old stabbing victim's family. They are also in a challenging position because they are trying to balance the issue of their own privacy for safety reasons, while at the same time they really they understood the importance of telling their story. At one point, they even told me that one story would not necessarily change laws in San Francisco or in the state, but they wanted to do what they can to help. It really is a sticky situation for all parties involved.
Yeah, it is. All right, Dion, thank you.
Thank you.